Hello, this is Skatemo.
This is Deadly Slash Sword.
This is Drake.
And this is Sorcerer Nobody.
And welcome to the fourth part of the Final Fantasy Adventure Let's Play. And in this part, we are taking down the hedgehogs of the world. There's dastardly hedgehogs. There's dastardly hedgehogs. And then we leveled
that
up.
joke already made, and I wasn't aware of it.
So now we're taking down the turnips who throw their angry words at us. This game suffers from... maybe it's not suffering, but enemy type's a little bit weird. And there I threw the spear. And now
fish.
to the Zoras.
It actually looks like a Zora too.
Yeah, there's two ways here. It's basically everything in this game is basically either a Zelda enemy or something from Final Fantasy, so best of both worlds, I guess? I don't know. Or just plagiarism. And so, now we're in search of something near and dear to our hearts and Final Fantasy, which is the Chocobo.
Are there Moogles in the game?
There are sort of Moogles in this game. There's a status effect that turns you into a Moogle.
I approve of this.
So you are the Moogle. It's the twist at the end of the game.
You were the Moogle all along.
And
You
the Moogle
lost.
status effect is kind of terrible because you can't attack, and you can't use any of your items, and then your defense drops to 0.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Moogles don't need to attack or use items. They're so cute, enemies don't want to hurt them.
And I ate the candy. Now we've been darked, which doesn't do anything.
Whoa, it hit invert colors.
Yep, but it's kind of a use stupid status effect because it doesn't actually
Shouty
debilitate
words.
you in any way.
Hmm.
It's not like this is an RPG where you can miss. If you attack, you just hit things or you don't. And
Scroll
now
through all the useless items.
I'm trying to find something that will help me here, but I can't.
How many pickaxes have you? Why have you got like 3 pickaxes?
I love pickaxes. You don't understand. Actually, not pickaxes. They're
If
mattocks.
this was Minecraft, I'd understand having several pickaxes.
But you need pickaxes because only pickaxes can go through walls.
Can you not kill the cloud or something?
You can use fire on the cloud,
Ah.
which I just did. But
Setting fire to a cloud kills it. Makes sense
So-
to
Who
me.
knew?
so I'm supposed to go to the place with the werewolves, but I didn't really want to go that way. I wanted to see if there was another way because I didn't like the werewolves. But I'm gonna
Sons of
eventually.
the Covenant!
Eventually, I'm gonna have to go back to the werewolves.
I've been waiting to shout that out.
I'm surprised you didn't do it sooner.
Well, it's only been 3 minutes, so
Yeah.
that's pretty soon.
Exactly. That's 3 minutes longer than I was expecting.
Yeah, we were just gonna start the video before I could even introduce myself. Drake was gonna say that. Next video. Vendetta, Drake.
Sorry, what was that?
Next video you've got to cut in before me. Do it as fast as you can.
Oh, there was no time limit to my shoutouts, they just come to me as they come.
And so then I poke the werewolves to death. And now I journey back on the correct way.
It's a
Oh
Yoshi.
cool, you found the windfish!
Yep. Now we get to just play our magical drum set.
Oh wait, no, it's too small, it must be Yoshi.
Yep, it's obviously Yoshi. It's the off-color chocobo.
Is it a Yoshi? Is it a Chocobo? Is it a Yoshi versus Chocobo?
It's a Yoshi
Well, yes,
chocobo.
I'm whoring my arena.
If it's off
The
color, does that
Chocobos
mean
really
it
are
tells
kind of
dirty
Yoshis,
jokes?
they come in different colors to note their abilities.
I think Yoshi won that fight. I would have to check my archives.
And so now Chocobo is our ally, and he sticks with us for the rest of the game.
Suddenly different colour.
Yay.
Now we get the Chocobo theme.
8-bit
I don't know if you
Chocobo
can-
theme, I approve of this.
And so basically the chocobos work like they do in Final Fantasy XII, without the time limit. Basically, you're just immune to all enemies. But you can't attack them, obviously. Also, you run really, really quickly. No Chocometeor, even though it is a red chocobo. Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's blue. Depends on the season. It's technically because
It should just be purple all the time.
I don't think because this is like a Super Game Boy emulator. I don't think they even had purple.
Which is just
I think
terrible.
they did. They had a bunch of different palettes. You could customize them.
Yeah, I guess this is just the default one. I
Anything
don't.
that lacks purple is terrible, automatically.
Was that a Charizard?
Yeah, that's Charizard.
Oh, we did the whole Pokemon thing in the first episode, didn't we?
Yeah, we did,
It's
and
Skorupi there.
it continued in the third one. Blue would be happy that we're keeping his legacy of Pokemon alive or something.
I'm not sure what that one is. We've got Skorupi and a thing.
Yeah, a scorpion and a lizard thing. Anyway, now we're just wandering through the desert that's very forested.
It looks like the substitute doll. A little bit.
Yep, and I was stoned.
Ston.
Ston. But Ston
Dude,
is...
I'm so
Clearly it's the
fucking
8-bit theme that did
stoned.
it.
Sorry there.
Ston is just... it just locks you in place. It doesn't actually just kill you like it would in any other game.
What the heck happened there?
What?
Oh, the town is inside the tower?
Yeah.
Oh, I was expecting like a dungeon or something.
It's for some reason there's not a dungeon in here.
Teleport.
It's just a town, and this guy doesn't like it. He hates it.
Welcome to this place I hate.
that's
I
how,
remember when I was looking at user boxes for who hates FF9, I found the one user, I don't remember his name, on the wiki. He has the hate boxes for, I think, every main series game.
and he's like,
I'm like,
I love Mystic
yeah.
Quest.
Oh no, then I would have to go and ban him now.
This isn't because you did something wrong as such, it's just you clearly do not belong here.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything wrong, your existence is wrong.
He's just confused. He's really, really confused.
Am I going to have to step up in defense of Mystic Quest here? Because I feel like I am the only guy on the entire wiki who has any tolerance for the game whatsoever.
I thought your tolerance was mostly based on the music.
Note to self, ban DSS after LP finishes. I'm sorry, no one heard that, right?
Heard what?
Drake, remind me why I supported your quest for adminship this time around.
I don't know.
Because you know what is best. You know you like it.
Because I'm sexy and you know it.
Oh, I've seen pictures. I would disagree with that statement.
Sure.
Convenient pause there. I would convenient pause just to edit out and put something else in.
He just photoshopped Drake's face onto Sats.
I was thinking more of my face onto Kuja, but okay.
That's Ark's job.
Why don't you just Photoshop Drake's face onto Kuja and then Photoshop Kuja, his entire body onto Sats's face?
Oh, thank you for the mental image of Saz and Kuja's outfit.
It would be perfect.
That's too many layers. You went too deep.
If I can find sufficiently matching art styles, I'm probably going to do that now.
So now we're on the quest to find the Cave of Oasis. Because
And purge it from existence.
Just because it's a
Terrible
dungeon,
finishes.
and we need to go there, because complexity is hard.
Is the boss Wikia?
Yep.
Yeah. We gotta go there so we can kill the
And-
Moldorm and get the second pendant.
Yeah, we actually killed the Mordorm in a different episode. Were you in that one? I don't remember.
No.
No, but we did kill the
Is the
Mordorm.
Moldorm?
Yeah, the Mordorm is in this game.
Okay, I think I misremembered the boss. I know the Moldorm is a Zelda thing, but I think it's the boss of another dungeon. I'm gonna have to check after this.
I think it's the third pendant, actually.
Yeah, it's the
it's
big
the tower.
thing, I think. Yeah.
It's the tower one.
Ride on Charizard thingies.
Yeah, the first boss is the statues, and the second one is the bug guys.
Fang.
Now I found a Fang, and I can give this guy a Fang now. And here's the clue to the puzzle. Palm trees and an 8. How mysterious.
Got it memorized.
That's a fairly straightforward hint.
Yeah.
I'll
So
give
we just
you a
got-
hint. Look for the palace and enter the door.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. You can move your feet by walking.
I think the key problem we're going to have here is that none of us can count.
That's true.
I mean, there are palm trees here, but I have no idea how many.
It's not even that. It's not even counting palm trees. It's even simpler than that. You don't even need to know how to count. You need to know what the letter 8 or number
Is it
8
just
looks like.
palm trees in the shape of an 8?
Yeah, it
The
is.
letter 8?
The letter 8.
Letter 8.
The letter 8. Counting with the Final Fantasy Wiki.
Redefining the world's writing systems one language at a time.
It's hard to understand. So okay, so they're not actually shaped like an 8, but here are the palm trees, and you just go in an 8.
Well, that is a little, misleading then. But yeah.
You could argue that the pond is kind of shaped like an 8 diagonally.
Yeah.
And there's the oasis. I mean, it's just if you're looking for the cave of the oasis, there it is. It's
Yeah.
according to TV tropes, people spent like years trying to figure that out, but it's not really that hard. I mean, it's sort of
It's
obtuse.
taken me a while to realise you have to go in a figure 8 around the trees, because that's kind of the obscure part.
I'm amazed right now that after my Zelda joke, there really is a pendant here.
Yeah. We need to go get the tears of a Medusa to rescue her brother who's been turned into a parrot. Or something.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, why not? So, we get a party member. And now I reload save, and now they're mummies.
You just
Because-
stabbed that cloaked thing and it turned into Trapinch.
It evolved.
Well, those are the mummies from Zelda, so
Yeah.
I don't remember what those things are called.
Gibo, I think.
Yeah.
And now we're fighting an Oddish. I'm gonna keep throwing out the Pokemon jokes just because
I
I
wonder
can.
what game first came up with sort of that kind of enemy that's sort of tallish, kind of like a stretched flan with the tentacles out the top of it. Because Alundra has that, Racketeer has that, this has that. It's a fairly common archetype.
Yeah.
So, Amanda can heal you from stone if you ask her to.
How do you ask her if she's not next to you though? 'Cause
She can
you can't-
rehabilitate you, huh?
Yep. You just blink your eyes in a Morse code or something, I don't know. But you won't only do it if you ask her to, and this place is full of angry shadows who do a lot of damage.
Harbok.
Yeah, the Urbox and the shadow guys.
Actually, those do look like like cobras, yeah.
I mean, Arbok is just Cobra backwards, so it is just a Cobra. First generation Pokemon, they had some trouble sometimes with actually making them different from actual animals.
Yeah.
For
Then
example,
the later
Seal.
generations, it just got
Seal.
weird.
The Seal.
Yeah.
It's a Seal.
I read a
One of the
joke
more
on Jokes
interesting ones I
Online.
find is Pikachu, because there actually is a small animal called a Pika, which is not entirely dissimilar.
Huh. Neat.
Hmm.
I was just saying that I read a joke on the internet the one time, and like this ruins it forever. It says like, if Ekans is snake backwards and Arbok is cobra backwards, consider muck.
That's terrible, and you're terrible.
Yep.
Speaking of muck,
Let's never speak of that again.
Yeah.
So these shadow guys are really difficult because they first they move really slowly and then they get annoyed and they go really quickly and hit you and then they kill you. Or maybe they just kill me. I don't know.
they're probably a form of Heartless.
Mm,
And now, has there ever been a pumpkin?
it's the Halloween flavored room.
There haven't been a pumpkin. There hasn't been a pumpkin Pokemon, has there?
I'm surprised. I would think they would have been, considering
I
they've been
know.
every single kind of Pokemon ever.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things you think, actually there isn't one. you would think that.
Pumpkins are pretty... maybe they're not common in Japan, I don't know. And then I died.
And you fail! What a shock. Scathe
This is
dies.
all the reasons I wanted to be on this episode.
Actually, I just fell. I didn't fail. I just fell. It's different. There's no death in Nintendo
Scathe,
games.
when you fail, be a man and admit it.
Okay, I failed. Twice.
And again. Combo.
And it looked like you turned into Birdo when you were KO'd or something. The fire kills him instantly. How come you just don't
that's
spam
the
fire?
punishment in Afterlife for failing. You
It's-
turn into Birdo.
That's what I start doing. I just start spamming fire with those guys.
Burn everything. Burn it to the ground.
Fire is actually...
In sight.
It's a surprisingly good spell until you get any other magical spell, because fire homes, and it does a ton of damage, but the latest instant spells are instant kill. So,
Wow.
yeah.
What is pure?
It's basically an antidote. In the original Final Fantasy, antidotes were translated as pure, so they kept it up, I guess. I don't know.
At least it's logical. You wouldn't guess what it is, but when you know what it is, it's sensible.
I remember in Mario RPG they had holy water, called it pure
It's a
water,
mimic.
so maybe that's it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't
And
say
you
the
just
word
killed
holy.
a Ghastly.
You can't say the word
It was
holy.
kind of mimic Ghastly.
So, as usual, the partner doesn't help me at all, and just wanders around like an idiot, throwing daggers in random places. This game would be impossible if there was friendly fire.
Case in point.
Yep. And so I'm trapped behind all the mummies.
And you're stunned.
I'm just stunned. I'm stunned and amazed.
What'd you find there?
Found a
Flame?
flame in a box.
I just found a flame.
Was it flame? I will show you how. I'm running out of shoutouts.
I don't think that's true. I'm sure you have more.
Oh, give me a counter of them like we did with BH.
So, the flame is just a fire spell without the MP, so... Yay. If you didn't want to waste the 1 MP it uses to cast fire. If you're that kind of person who doesn't ever use, elixirs until the very final boss.
So
You can push
everyone-
around the empty chests?
You can.
You can even use it
In
for...
fact, it is necessary at one point in the first episode.
Yeah, it is necessary in this game. It's instead of, like, Zelda blocks and stuff, it's chests you push around because...
More Solosis.
Now it's time for another puzzle. By puzzle, I mean you just step on the things that aren't like the other things, and it opens the door.
One of these things is not like the other.
One of these things opens the door. And then you
I wonder
just
if
do
there's
that.
a game that's ever parodied that. Like, step on the conspicuous tile to open the door or something like
And it
that.
just blows up.
And you just die.
Schmuck bait.
Oh, and we got ice.
Ice,
And-
ice, baby.
Did we just do that exactly at the same time? That was magnificent.
High five!
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's Mystic
That
Quest
is
all over
glorious.
again.
Yep. Everyone turns into snowmen.
Why has this not been in a main series game?
But the snowmen attack?
That's a
Yeah.
very good
They
question.
want the main series to be taken seriously? No, wait, they did 5. Disregard.
Snowmen. Oh, but the mummies can't be snowed.
Like, seriously, like that should just be an attack. Like, character waves their hands and huge ice storm comes in, fade to white, fade back in to show the guy covered in snow like a snowman.
Or show them turned into snow. Fate worse than death.
Yeah. And so the ice attack is an instant kill. and you can aim it after you fire it. So it's pretty good, if I say so myself.
Actually, kind of looks like a duck snowman to me.
The snow duck.
Yes. It's a metaphor. Or something.
Something.
Maybe it's not a metaphor. Maybe not everything's a metaphor.
It's probably going to be an evolution of Ducklet and Swanna that's ice type or something.
See, this game was making Pokemon before Pokemon made Pokemon. I think this game was released before Pokemon.
It's
Is there a
certainly released
Pokemon
before most
attack
of it,
that
though.
creates a snowman? I can't remember.
Oh.
Alright, here's some tutorial here. You can push snowmen. So,
They should
can you figure out
roll,
what to
really.
do here?
Freeze the Ariados?
Yes. Or you hit them with your Mattock. This is kind of not... It's not a terrible mechanic, but it becomes kind of annoying later on. Especially when things like this happen. And you have to go around. There's a later episode.
Go around?
Because
There's one tile that lets you go that way.
yeah, the ice is selective. Ignore the zombie pirates. And more mummies. This is the mummy land. Gibdos land. I don't actually remember the Gibdos actually doing anything in the original Legend of Zelda. They were just kind of there.
Then Ocarina of Time came out and made them nightmare fuel.
They just want to give you a hug.
Many things just
No,
want
they
to
don't.
give
They
you
want
a
to jump
hug.
on my back and start raping me.
It's like
I
a hug.
apologize
That's
for the
a
rape
hug
joke.
to
I apologize
them.
for the rape joke. I dislike those.
Okay. It's something we can all agree on. I think. Right?
Agree on what?
Disliking rape jokes.
Oh.
The silence there was kind of a
Many
bit
of us,
disturbing.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. Snakes. Look at them. They're not, they're completely innocuous. And death.
Yay!
That's 3 on the death count.
It's, oh well, I tried. Feeling I just say,
2, 3
You certainly are very
failings.
trying with this.
I tried my hardest.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Can I go with do
And-
not?
And Skate tries.
You've already gone
oh
with
my
do
God,
not
does
3
he
times.
Try? He tries all the time.
Alright, it's time for the boss doors. And we go into the boss.
Reminds me of Simpsons. Trying is the first step towards failure.
If at first you don't succeed, try doing it the way you were told.
And then there's Medusa, who tosses snakes at us.
Someone make the obvious snake joke, please, because I don't wanna.
Snake? Snake? Did
I was
not read that
thinking
one?
Samuel L. Jackson, but okay.
There's quite a few snake jokes you could make.
Yeah.
That could be called obvious. I went for that one because it was almost certainly not the one you meant.
So Medusa's not very hard. You can, you can block her attacks with your chain whip thing. And so now
I'm
we
having
relive.
Castlevania
Yeah, we
flashbacks
relive
right now.
Castlevania once again.
Yeah.
Also, you can look at her and don't get stoned.
Ston.
Stand.
Oh,
Speak
No,
of the
I-
devil.
snake
I just got
people.
stoned. It's a good thing we have a party member who can heal us from ston.
And do absolutely nothing else.
I have to question
Well,
why she can even do that if you can heal from it just by talking to the person. Like, what's the point?
Maybe it's effort. Maybe this
It deprives
person,
you of valuable seconds to admire the beautiful graphics.
the person who invented this, maybe the start button didn't work on their Game Boy, and they couldn't get to that ask button. Or maybe this isn't just very well designed. Because
Did
you
she
can
just
still...
do the Exorcist thing?
Yep, yeah, continue. Oh, well. Yeah, even
This
if...
hero is such a druggie.
Even if Amanda in there just didn't heal you from stone, you can still heal stone using the heal spell, which only costs 1 MP, and you get it at the very beginning of the game. So no status effects should ever do anything to you except Moogle, because you can't heal that. Then she
Medusa
exploded.
explode.
Then she exploded.
Medusa.
Medusa?
Medusa?
She's mad. She's just gets
Mad.
she's mad.
Mad because you killed
Mad
her.
USA.
Yeah, why did you kill it if you just needed her to cry?
Yeah, we
Being killed is usually quite upsetting.
should have tortured her slowly. And apparently Medusas are like vampires or something. Maybe whoever made this game didn't quite get the mythology.
But it's necessary because she's going to be miserable now.
Yeah, she'll cry.
How convenient.
She's going to become a Medusa.
I might lose my mind and become a mad user.
Medusa.
Kill her now,
And-
dude. Furion's been through this. It does not end well.
I don't feel like it. I think I'm just going to leave. No, you have to do this to continue on with the game. So I hit her and with my whip, and then she dies.
You heartless
Sorry, I had
fiend.
to. In fact, you asked me to, so I have no guilt.
It's
And we have-
some
We have
1991
video
drama.
footage, so it'll hold up in a court of law. Probably.
So we're gonna go help this guy we've never met before who's been turned into a parrot. Because that's the right thing to do. I guess.
Even though parrots are cool, anyone with any respect whatsoever for themselves wants to be one.
Think he might be upset we had to kill his girlfriend to heal him?
It was actually, I think, his sister.
Oh.
She might also be his girlfriend. You don't know about the culture.
It's true, this is a Japanese game.
I have nothing to say to that, mostly because I have no counter-argument.
So you're going to be replacing the Chocobo music again in this LP?
Yeah. There's an opportune time to do that later.
Because there's so many Chocobo themes not yet used. And Crazy Chocobo, no matter how many times it's been used.
Yeah.
Well, Crazy
Like, really,
Chocobo
we
has
should
to
just
appear.
replace the entire soundtrack of the game with Crazy Chocobo.
Oh, God.
Just on a loop for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I can replace some of it with that crazy song that just says do it over again from Final Fantasy 13-2, that terrible boss music song.
Yeah, but that's not even so bad it's good, that's just bad. There's a
Hey.
line, Skate, there's a line.
I enjoyed it. No, I didn't enjoy it, that's false. I hated it.
There's a harp now and poison gas.
Yeah, there's poison gas north, so you can't go... But that's why you need the Lester, because he has a harp. He's a spoony bird.
And let's take it back to Nostalgia Critic when he's like, so they find a talking bat, and he's like, okay! Let's just
Oh,
go with it.
done.
Don't question.
Alright, so that's the end of it. Next time, we join forces with the spoony bird, and we do spoony things, such as fight Cthulhu.